All right, good evening, race fans. We're here tonight in Bristol. That's right. Got the Cyberr Thunder Truck Series here. Folks, don't go anywhere. Qualifying's underway. We'll be right back here. The national anthem here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, here we go. Get set. That's a good one here tonight. Qualifying looking like it's come to a close. And old Greg Mitchell up front. Man, that last week in the road course, boy, he dominated. And we saw something that we haven't seen all season long. Cody Heinzman, trouble. Field out here again today. Got to give a shout out, though, to our sponsor here tonight, Corey Sherman. And save this. There you go. Savage Edge. Gonna put that up. Right up there. How's that? Look good. Okay. Get set to go green here tonight. Corey Sherman. All right, we're looking for some stages. Lap 7, 5, and 1 laps here tonight. Sounds like a lot, but we'll go by really quick here on this short track. Ought to be a good one. Look at the grid. Gridding them up here, folks. Man, out front tonight, Greg Mitchell. Looking to make it 2 for 2 here. We also got Brad Holmes going to start there in second. Cody Gibson up there in third. Joe Hudson starting fourth. We got Cody Heinzman there in fifth. He's looking to bounce back this week. Andrew Codwell there in sixth. Dustin Ping, seven. Tom Ricker, he's in eighth. Corey Sherman, man who's sponsored tonight, he's right there in ninth place spot. Stephen Musk starting 10th. Ed Jurgen there in 11th. We got Gary Bowman starting 12th. Back here, 13th, we got Mike Stiverson. Rick Thompson starting 14th. We got Jackie Bronner there in 15th. Jason Dismore starting 16th. We got Brian Dorsey, 17th. Kenzie Milwayne there in 18th. 19th place, Matthew Semple. 20th, Larry Bell. Amanda Sherman, she's out tonight here. 21st, 22nd, we got Lee Campbell. Logan Spencer, 23rd. Tanner Marr there in 24th. Eric Anderson, 25th. Andy Cork, 26th. Fred Thompson, he's at 27. John Milwayne, 28. Casey Tomlinson, he's right back there in the 29th spot. So 29 machines about to do battle here tonight. And what should be a very good race. How's everybody feeling here tonight? Hope strong, because these guys on the track about to be Bristol, baby. The last great Coliseum. Woo! And who doesn't love short track racing? We go from road racing, Canadian Tire, down to Bristol in the short track. Man. Tom had to go back to the generic pace car this week. He, I guess his pockets hurt last week from having to pull out the BMW. We saw some interesting things last week. One, Greg Mitchell dominated. Two, Cody Hines been having trouble. Not seen anybody, all season long take out, or, we've not seen Cody have problems all season. Had to go green. Green flag racing in Bristol. Mitchell jumps out front. They're big tied up 2x2. Right now, Mitchell still out front, trying to get some side-by-side going on in the back here. Top side heavy so far. Codwell, man, Heinzman's trying to come through the field. He's got Cody Gibson right there beside him. Remember, you got a little bit of bumping that can happen here, too, because we got short track racing. Cody's not giving up on that high side. I just think that low side right now is probably going to be the way to go. You can see here comes Andrew, and yeah, Heinzman takes it. But then once you get past, then you're going to kind of let the truck kind of drift up the track. You go in low, let it kind of drift up a little bit. Ooh, Heinzman or Gibson gets in the wall a little bit there. You got Ping back here in the back. Codwell. So, where's Gary Bowman? Bowman's back in 13th. I said last week he had a good finish. Yellow flag. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, Matthew Sipple involved. Oh, see what happened. Oh, he got bumped. Watch it one more time. Kind of typical short track racing. Oh, the 76 got loose. And Matthew Simple was there in the 62. Gonna kind of run up on the back end of him and then just run into him. Ouch. Figured they'd try to get him a Coors, I reckon. Okay, caution. Time tonight. All right, caution. Mitchell out front, holding them all. Holmes there in second, Hudson up in third, Heinzman, he's climbed up there in the fourth. Gibson in fifth. How's everybody feeling out there? All right, getting set to go back green. I'm up by 2. Bag green. What's up, Kathy? Yeah, I saw that, man. I tell you. Hey, good to see Tom back out here this week. And he's not doing too bad right now. Shh, don't talk too loud. He's in 9th. Bouncing back. You know, he had some thunderstorms there, so looking good. Back in his Sears Die Hard machine here this week. Meanwhile, up front, Joe Hudson in his feminine product truck. He's down low. Whoa, hang on to it. Gonna need something, man, when he gets there. Heinzman, though, moving to the field. Look out. Cody's gonna be up there before it's over with. Telling you. Mitchell's gonna have his hands full. Here comes Holmes to the inside. Look out. Brad's looking good. A little wiggly there. He keeps leaving that back door open, though. Heinzman's gonna get it. Yeah, that's right, Kenny. Don't talk too loud, right? Holmes right now trying everything he can, but he ain't going to do much. As Heinzman's going to the outside, he slipped just a little bit. Looks like Brad's going to fall back to third. Cody's going to pull her up to second. Mitchell's going to be up in the first place. Here comes Hudson. Hudson! He's on the inside. Dustin Ping to the outside. Holmes to the outside. And yeah, I got Gibson back there. Codwell. You know, this will be a short track. You can get loose here. Got to be very careful. That's on that inside move there. Oh, Ping up into the wall. But the battle's on up front. Greg Mitchell, man, Cody Heinzman. Them two guys are going to go at each other. Meanwhile, look at Dustin Ping. Got that thing kicking sideways. Wouldn't think that this track would get loose, but it does. Boy Sherman sponsoring us tonight. Got to appreciate the man coming out here doing that for us. Back here in the 8th place spot, he sees that battle right there in front of him. Oh, Hudson almost lost it. Hang on to it, Joe. And his old feminine truck looks loose as a goose for some reason. So we got Sears Diecast, Mike Stiverson back there. Got a Home Depot style paint job, but it's actually that. Oh, caution. Andrew Codwell. Oh, man. He was up front. Andrew. Up here battling. Oh, Corey got in the side just a little bit. Oh, man. Watch it one more time. You see Joe right down there go a little sideways. Andrew's there. It's on the inside of Gibson. He was for a moment. I think he does dive down. Going for the pass, and then Corey, I maybe thought he had a run. Just got a little bit of touchy on the back. Well, what is Tom doing? Tom wrecked. I don't know what. Still in 7th. Oh. Or he stays in his spot. Line these boys back up. In a good one here. Mitchell's been the man out front so far. Hines been right behind him. What happens? All right, lights off on the pace car. Going back green. Mitchell's been the man in control of it so far. At green. Boy, Greg gets that jump out front. Huge. Over Cody and them. Big battles back here about 4th and 5th. That's with Ping, Gibson, Sherman and company. But Cody Heinzman up front, though. He wants that lead. He wants to bounce back. Win it here tonight. Mitchell's going, I'd love to get 2 for 2. Just to show that, hey, I can win on an oval. Good battle back here. Holmes on the outside. Hudson on the inside. Sherman right there, right behind him. Mackenzie Milwayne. We got Tom Brinker. We got a truck around. Holmes around. Come back and watch it one more time. What happened? Brad Holmes was battling hard. Did he have help? Or did he just lose it? Right there. These trucks are awful loose. Oh! Yeah. In a sense, that... What them net code deals? Who's your net code, unfortunately. Oh, that's right there, man. Him and Corey. That's just virtual racing, folks. That's just wow. All right, let's get back to it. And old Mitchell, Hines been up front so far. Guys, man, back at each other. Back green. Back at it. Well, Hines was right there on his back bumper. He's going to try to get him. He's going to look to the inside. Is Mitchell going to be able to try to hold him off? You see Dustin Ping right there behind him. Joe Hudson's been up there too in the mix. This is the battle for the lead, folks. Greg's high, Heinzman's low. And it looks like, man, Mitchell's going to hang on to it. The Ping right there behind him in third. To the top three running away just a little bit from Hudson. Corey Sherman still holding strong right there in the fifth place spot. Gibson's back here at 2 and 6. Look a little further on back. Look at Amanda Sherman up 4 spots already. 17th back out here. She missed last week of the road course. A lot of guys in the back here. Lee Campbell, Tomlinson, Eric Anderson, Holmes, Thompson. Tanner out of this one. We got caution on the track. Oh, Brad Holmes. Man, it's the night he just wants to forget. He's up front, then he just loses it. I mean, just lost it. Caution. Right close to the 55 mark. 75 mark, excuse me. Remember, look on lap 75. It's going to be our competition caution. They're 40 into this one. Take a quick 30-second break. Be right back. All right, folks, we're back here. Getting set to go back green. Solid night so far here. Cyberr Thunder here tonight. Truck Series. Got the Savage Edge 250. Corey Sherman out there sponsoring it tonight for us. Appreciate you there, sir. Got a caution tracker too. This is kind of interesting. Tanner Marr, Hudson, Eric, Don Milwain, Chris Dorsey, Thompson, Dakota Wilkins, Tomlinson. Oh. Back green. Mitchell gets to jump out front there on Heinzman. Meanwhile, you got the big, huge battle going on back here in the back. Now, I was talking about Greg Bowman before. Last week, he had a good race. This week, not so much. And there goes the truck off into the inside. Not so much because Cody Heinzman up here is battling for second, trying to battle for the lead, actually. He must have took the game. Well, just as I was saying it, are you kidding me? Wow! Holy moly. Never mind. Let's go back and watch what happened on this battle. You just don't see this often. Cody was on the inside. I said these trucks were loose tonight. He's on the inside, and that thing just stepped out. Got loose right there a little bit. He's still on it on the inside of Mitchell, and then it just came out from under him. Luckily, a little tap in the wall. Not bad, though. But Cody Heinzman goes from battling to the lead. Well, I'm going to retract my statement. Maybe he got a faulty game genie from Bowman. Bowman said, look, I'll give you one back, but he gave him a fake Chinese one. That's what it was. And as I say that, Bowman's falling back too, so he must have got a defective T-move one. That I'm going to tell you, those two guys, they're a hoot. Man, you just don't see that with Cody. I mean, dominating the season early on. It looked like nobody could stop him. Out front, just running. And the last two races, voodoo magic out here, and he's just had problems. Wow. Now he's got to run through this field. He can do it. It's going to be tough. Meanwhile, Greg Mitchell has just shown up. He's been consistent all season. And Mitchell right now going the way. Look at Corey Sherman, though, in second. Up 7 spots. Man, sponsoring the night. Bring it around the lap truck right there, the 79. He's got a Cody Gibson. Cheeto Man. Dustin Ping. Looking forward to Joe Hudson having a good night in the feminine machine. That guy loves his feminine products, I tell you. He ain't trying to use none of them, but hey. Oh, contact! Ping in the wall. We got a big one. Oh, we got Joe Hudson and John Milwayne. It started with Dustin Ping, though. What happened? Let's see. Him in a lap truck. Quite sure what happened here. Ooh, the lap truck got the back of Ping. And then Joe Hudson, that's just a product of him just trying to miss it. Bounced on the inside wall back up the track. And then, boom, Codwell. Oh, and then Hudson went for a ride. Caution huge. Okay. Wow. Big crash. King's got to go in pit road here. Mitchell's still out front. Typical Bristol, folks. Typical Bristol. The wild one. Greg Mitchell can hang on to it though. All right, line them back up. Here you go. By 2. Mitchell, Sherman up front. Cody Hines been having trouble tonight. We've already seen some wild stuff happening as the green flag back in the air. Cyberr Thunder Truck Series here tonight. Look at Cody Gibson says, I want the second place. Uh-oh. Dustin Ping around. Why are we sitting on the track? Trying to wait for a caution? There's the caution. So, plenty of time to move there, Ping, I feel. Brad Holmes' birthday? All right, Bridget. Well, happy birthday, Brad. Ooh. Watch this one more time. I'm gonna leave that to race control on that decision there on Ping. I'm me. Another view of that one. Can't get one better. Like they all kind of like checked up in the back, and then he got in the back of somebody and he spun around. But yeah. Okay. A little miscue on the start there. Well, happy birthday, Brad Holmes. I know the night is not going the way you want it. Back in 27. How you doing, Brig Jones? What is it? Brig. That mean Bridget? Or Briggs? Is it Briggs? Brig. Goes on my screen, Brig. I want to make sure. Either way, Brad Holmes, happy birthday. I know you're what? 22 again? Maybe 20? Heck, you might be younger. I don't know. He'll be older. If he's older, he's 20. If he's younger, he's not 20. How's that? Right now, he would love to be higher than 27, though. Just Brig. Okay, I got you. Just Brig. Got Brig Jones and Brad Holmes. Well, y'all sound like an investigating company, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need services done, if you need some investigating done here in the Cyberr Thunder Racing League on the track, off the track, or anything virtual-wise, go check out Brad Holmes and Brig Jones and company. We'll definitely get your at-home services done for you. There's my infomercial, folks. Having fun up here tonight. Boy, it's a good night. 28. Hey, don't say that too loud, because he's sitting in 27th. He don't want 28, okay? All right, remember, we're still looking for lap 75 for our stage caution. We ain't even hit the stage caution. Bristol race here tonight. Mitchell's been in control. Pace cars in. Green flag, Mitchell back out front. Gibson right there on the outside. Sherman's going to look to take the inside groove. Kenzie Milwayne coming up through the field here too with Stifferson. Good Tom. Kenzie Milwayne up 13 spots with Brian Dorsey up 10. Wow. Einsman's not been able to come through the field. He's still back there stuck in 17th. Oh, caution. Casey Tomlinson is around. What happened? Truck just came out from under him. Okay. Don't think this is going to be the stage caution. Probably not. I mean, it's 5 till, but I doubt it. Well, it says designated lap 69, so I'm going to say this might be our stage caution here, folks. If so, Greg Mitchell's won it. This rate we won't make the first competition. Well, I think what's happening now is this is officially the competition, because it states out here stage ends at lap 75, but if a caution comes out at lap 69, that's where they call it. They usually call it like 5 laps before if a caution comes out. So we did get it here at lap 69. So I'm going to say that this is the stage, unless Tom wants to break in and tell me otherwise, or race control can send me a message and tell me otherwise. I'm just going off what I'm reading. It says stage 1 destination 69. Stage 2 destination is 144, but it actually ends at 150. So it kind of give you an idea. Stage destinations are based on the leader. If a caution is displayed on or after these laps, it will signify the end of the stage. Listen for instructions from the race control and follow iRacing instructions. I can't hear race control. I can't hear what they're saying. So, again, I'm going to go off of it. The only way we'll know is if the caution flies at lap 75. If we keep going green past lap 75, well, then we know caution was back at 75. Okay, back green. Race cars in. It's all Mitchell tonight. Far. Gibson right beside of him. Sherman there along with him. Battle's going to be for second. Well, it was going to be for second for a minute. Now it's going to be back for 5th and 6th. Milwayne, Richter right there along with him. Tom actually falling back just a little bit. Got Brian Dorsey coming up underneath him. Tom staying on that high side, and I think it's going to play out for him here at the end. Rick Thompson there along with him in 8th. You got Ed Jurgen hanging on tonight. Seen these trucks all night long here at this track be awful loose. And the only way to correct that, because you can't do anything setup wise, back your turn, be very easy getting into the gas. Yeah, Matthew Simple firing back. Well, there's the caution. So evidently, no, that was not the stage. We're on the stage now. So I'm kind of confused on the destination thing now. So, yeah. I think with as many cautions as we had, I think we could have probably just said that last one was the stage and went on. That's my opinion. All right, just my opinion. Race control has final say. Greg Mitchell winning stage 1 here. We'll be right back here in a few.
I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
All right, we're back. It's set to go back green. A lot of pit stops happen here tonight. And see Cody Heinzman up front. He pitted lap 58. So it's put him back out front here. It's going to benefit him track position wise here as the pace car's in. Flag. Oh, popped off the wall. Bill Wayne right there along with it. Stipperson along. Garmin. Ricker. Oh, battle back up front here. Mitchell wants his lead back. And Mitchell wants his lead back. Let's see if those tires are going to hold on. Looks like Greg's going to take it to the inside. I think it's actually a good move there by Heinzman. Pit like he did. Got him up front. Oh, look at Mitchell. Oh, Cody got a little loose there. Thurman to the outside. Bill Wayne right there along with it. Dickerson. Caution. Lucic. Just lost it. Had the turn. Hits the wall. Alienware man hurts right now. Ouch. So now we're looking for lap 144 for our stage. Bristol, tough track tonight. Tough track. Mitchell, Gibson, Sherman. Top 3. Kenzie Milwayne up here. 14 spots in 4th. Had a good solid night so far. I'm still having a good night there in 7th. Dorsey, Tomlinson, Temple. The Matthew bouncing back. Spun earlier, got caught up in a wreck. Back up to 10th. All right, Mitchell. Right now, looking good. All right, Mitchell, Gibson. Top 2 right now. Sherman, Milwayne, Heinzman, top 5. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car. Okay, pace car's in, going back green. Boom, boom, back green here. With a Savage Edge 250, and it's been Savage tonight. Well, a lot of side-by-side, and fortunately some cautions out here. Guys having some good nights, guys having some rough nights. Right now, you see, man, Sherman's having a really good night, along with Milwayne, McKenzie. Heinzman's still up front, but his night's been kind of a yo-yo, up and down. Difference right there along in 6. Brian Dorsey up 10. He's in 7. Tom Ricker's having a solid one in 8. Matthew Simple back up here in 9. Rick Thompson's in 10th. Lap truck gets down on the inside. Good job on his end. Meanwhile, Greg Mitchell along with him right there. Corey Gibson, Thurman, Milwayne. It's been all Gibson tonight so far. Has led most of it. Y'all think of the race out there. Uh-oh, Dorsey around, in on the wall hard. And Brian Dorsey spinning. Car crash. Let's see what happened in the yellow dust fly. See what happened here. Oh, he just lost it out of the turn. Boom, hard in the wall. Yellow comes out after he takes off. He gets going and then the yellow flies. Huh. Okay. Be right back, folks. All right, we're back. I guess Tom's doing race control also tonight, too. In the truck, doing race control also. Oh. Right, we got Mitchell out front. Gibson along with him with Sherman. Milwayne, Stifferson. Heinzman's going to pit. So there's two different things here. There's 250 laps, but then it says scheduled race ends at 200. We're about halfway. Goes by quick on the short track. Mitchell out front. The treacherous track tonight here. We've got the Savage Edge. It's been Savage. Mitchell's there. Gibson along with him in second. Sherman there in third. Bill Wayne fourth. We got Stipperson up in the fifth. Matthew Simple has moved back up 13 spots. Remember, he got caught up in a wreck early? He's back up to sixth. Pace cars in. Get some long green flag running here. Mitchell's going to get the huge jump out front. Meanwhile, it's going to be the battle on for second. Sherman, Gibson. Bill Wayne there with him. Stipperson, here it comes, man. Old Sherman to the inside. Stipperson says, I want a little bit of this too. Boom, contact. Gibson's in the wall. And boom, that's twice on Corey, man. I don't know. Wow. But that one, huge hit. Ouch. Solid up front right there. Corey and Gibson got together a little bit, and then McKenzie Milway nowhere to go. Oh, and the 46, man, got a little punched in there. Then in the back, everybody had just a slow up. Big one. Ouch. Big hit. Y'all thinking about the race out there? Or Kathy, I tell you, Tom's doing good. He's up there in sixth. Hanging strong. All right, line them up. Every time he goes up a spot, Yella comes out. Hey, that's the way to creep up and get to the front now. A few spots, Yella come out, get a few spots, Yella come out. Well, you know it, he'd be up there in second, third place. Which I don't know. But it's got up there, man, second, third spot. Cody Heinzman has the points lead right now, with Greg Mitchell right behind him. Heinzman's got a big lead. 5 wins on the season. 2 for Mitchell. Back green. And looks like we got some trucks in the back around again. Oh boy. Getting these single truck incidents back here. Yeah, keep crashing in front. Yeah. See what happened to Casey Tomlinson. Lost it. Okay. Caution. All right. Mitchell's out front. Got 18 trucks on the lead lap right now. Fortunately, Tanner out of this one. Tanner didn't even make the start here for some reason. Not sure why. Get an update on that one. Joe Hudson in the back. Crashed earlier. King way back there. Had a lot of damage. Take care of his truck. Gibson also. With some front runners up front having trouble. Mitchell, Sherman, Differson, Matthew Simple, look out, wow. Back up 15 spots. Rick Thompson there with it. Look at Tom up 2 and 6. Ed Yergin up 4. Larry Bell up 12. Gary Bowman, he's up 3. Eric Anderson up 15 and 10. Wow. So we've got some heavy movers. I mean, Eric Anderson up 15 and Matthew Simple up 15. Big time movers tonight. Greg Mitchell for Sherman. Looking out for this one. Lights off on the pace car.
In Warframe.
And we're getting set to go back green. Green flag. Mitchell back out front in this one. Boy's trying everything he can right behind him. Good battle right there along with those two guys. Sherman hanging on in the second. Matthew Simple, hang on to it. I'm going to tell you what, that man's right there with him. Loving it. Caution. Ooh, what happened? Ryan Dorsey crashing. He's had a rough night. Oh, he just lost it. Ooh. It gets punched in the lip. Oh, and Amanda got a little bit of it. Oh, and Dustin Ping again. Wow, Dustin Ping, man. Unfortunate back there in the back. Cautions breed cautions. Step away. We'll be right back in a few.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
All right, get set to go back green. Light's about to be off on the pace car. Back green. Mitchell gets to jump out front. Clearing the field. Sherman right behind him. Simple trying to bounce back here tonight. Dickerson right there along with Thompson. Rick and them, they're going to go door to door. Look at Tom right behind him. Please don't, Rick, take me with you. Tom's holding pretty strong right now. That overcast here. Bristol, last great Coliseum of the night. It has been a barn banger here tonight. These guys, men, have had a Coliseum here called the Savage Fury, and it's been some furious Savage tonight. Look at Cody Heinzman. He got tires. Had a bad pit stop. 23-second pit stop. Not quite sure what happened to him on that one, but it's up to 5th. He's on a lot newer tires than everybody else. He should be able to storm through this field. Meanwhile, Matthew Simple says, I want more. Looking on the inside of Sherman. Got a truck around in the back. Kenzie Milwayne, he got off the track and never mind. Rick Thompson got spun. What happened? Spun himself or got some contact? We'll see. There by himself. Oh, he blinked. Let's see if he blinks again. Ooh, Simple got loose. Oh, when Simple got loose, man, he just collected him. Ouch. And before that, Mackenzie Milwayne actually spinning. Oh, what happened? Man, he hit the wall hard. We tore the whole side of that truck off. Ouch. Definitely cautions breed cautions. Well, I'm right now still hanging strong right back there in the 6th place spot. Not bad. Let's go back green. See what lap we're looking for. Lap 144. Lap 128 right now. Been a few cautions out here. Back racing. All right, line them up 2 by 2. Face lights out. Flag green. Greg Mitchell. Thurman, he comes. Cody Heinzman been able to pull back up here in the 3rd. Been able to utilize those new tires. You know, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. You don't see many tracks where new tires help a lot. This could be one of those tracks where you can see it right now. And Cody right now has had an up and day night. He's looking to take the lead. Greg Mitchell has other plans. Takes it out front. Corey Sherman falls back to third. Stipperson there in fourth. Richter up to fifth. Gergen there in sixth. Anderson hanging strong there in the seventh. Larry Bell up in eighth. Lee Campbell. Boy, a quiet man. Just moving on up. Through the field right there, sitting in the ninth place spot. Greg Bowman. Yeah, he's looking strong too in 10th. Good looking truck right there. Larry Bell having a good run so far. Matthew Semple, he pitted, so he's looking to see. Oh, and he got in the back of the 22 and then gets popped in the back again. Caution. Oh, man. Heartbreak. Matthew Semple right here. Watching the replay. Oh, yeah, he just got right in the back of the 22. Ouch. All right, unfortunately, Simple had to take an EOL on that last wreck. Got caused in it. Mitchell out front. Heinzman along with him there in second. Good set to go back green. Close to that 144. I'm not going to call this one at the actually, we're looking at lap 150, excuse me. I'm not calling this one a lap 144 like I did last time. We're just going to say it's got to be lap 50. Unless it's about 2 laps before and then the caution flies over lap 150. It's all been Greg Mitchell tonight. Most of it. Cody Heinzman along with him. Film to bounce back. I mean, if he don't win this race, if he finishes second, I think that'll be a win for him. Because it has been an up and down night. Call it the yo-yo effect. It's like up and down. Walk the dog. Not doing too much walking the dog. That's been Mitchell tonight. Simple gets out front. Stays on the lead lap. Back at 13th. Face lights out. We're going back green. Ought to do like to do with 1 to go, about 2 to go. Do what they used to do back in the old days in wrestling. Well, it's been a good night tonight, folks. It's a great match. We got to go. Cut the broadcast. It's like, really, man? Come on. Better not say that, man. I actually have some internet problems. It might actually happen. Oh, Heinzman didn't get going on that restart. Little punch from the back on Stipperson. Time up to 4th. With Sherman hanging on right there in 3rd. And right now, side-by-side racing. Greg Mitchell right now. Yellow flag. What we get? What we got? Who was it? Andy Court, maybe? Watch again. Let's see if we see what a caution flew. Not quite sure. For sure on that one. Beer can on the track. Okay. Mitchell right there with them. All right, the yo-yo effect. I think Heinzman might have the right pit strategy here. He's pitting on these cautions, and I think it's going to pay off maybe at the end if he gets it just right here. Strategy. Mitchell out front with Sherman. Been in a few contacts here tonight. Get him sponsoring tonight's race for us. Ricker along with him right there. Differson, Jurgen. Right, line them up 2 by 2. Looking for lap 150. That means we're going to have a competition caution here in about 4 laps. And I'm not going off the 144 again. Tom don't even have the right scheduled in laps. It says 200, but then he says 250. I'm doing good though tonight. Look at him. Start battling hard. Looking on the inside. Stipperson's along with him. Sherman. Jurgen. Trying to get a top 3 tonight. Eric Anderson up 19 spots in 6th. That guy has just held strong and battled hard. Meanwhile, Greg Mitchell, he's trying to take both stages tonight and the win. All the points he can. He needs them. Heinzman's got a big lead. Meanwhile, watching this battle here for 4th and 5th, Jurgen and Ricker's going to fall back behind him. You see, man, Anderson right there behind them. Barry Bell up here in the 8th. Matthew Simple trying to come back through the field. This is where Matthew's got to be a little bit patient here. Look at Amanda Sherman. Amanda right there doing a outstanding job up in 10th. She's just trying to stay out of there. And there's the competition caution. Greg Mitchell's going to win it. Nice. Right. Be right back, folks.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
All right, leader on pit road. We're still in caution here, getting back green. No more stages. Campbell stays out. They pitted at lap 143 along with Cody Heinzman. Everybody on pit road. It's off on the pace car. On back green. Got Campbell, Heinzman, Mitchell. Mitchell most of the night here. Won both stages. Gonna win that last one, get maximize points. Cody's had a good plan here too. You know, he got in trouble early. Got, way back. But utilize these cautions and pit strategies to get back up front. Campbell also been quiet. Green flag. We'll get some good shot out there along with Sherman. Oh, and Campbell's gonna, oh man, Sherman got hooked behind Campbell and then they got a little piece of him. Look at Mitchell. Mitchell's coming like Jaws. Ergen and Company, look at Stiverson right in the back. Campbell, unfortunately, just did not get the jump like Heinzman did. Wow. So they're either hitting the wall or they're losing it on the inside. Matthew Simple back up to ninth. Got an up and down night too. Larry Bell right there behind him. You got Greg Bowman. Gary Bowman, I said Greg Bowman. Gary Bowman. Ooh, Campbell in the wall hard. Cody's still out front. He's running. Greg Mitchell's right there along with him. Oh, caution. Greg Thompson. What happened? I hit by himself. Losing the turn. Yep. We've seen that tonight. Whoop. Triggered the caution. Don't know, but at this point, I don't think Heinzman wants to see too many cautions. Out front and gets that lead going. Just don't think he wants to see too many of them. Wrong, but yeah. All right, Heinzman, start from the front here. It's going to put Mitchell right beside of him. Okay. Back green. Look at Heinzman gets to jump out front, and right now, I'll tell you what, Corey Sherman puts the moves on Greg Mitchell. Mitchell did not get the start he wanted. Jefferson right there along with him. All night long, we've not seen Mitchell men struggle. Gergen there too, Richter, Jefferson. Oh, Corey in the wall. That might open the door up, man, for Greg. Corey right now, he is trying his best to stay the top three. Battle for second, third right now. Cody Heinzman's walking away. Cody right now is going, I like it. Mitchell's going, I don't know what happened. There you go. Mitchell's looking on the inside now, going to try to take the spot from him. Up to pass here, though. Caution. Oh, Tom Richter, man, all night long done great. What happened? Oh, just lost it. Oh, then he gets hit. Wow, heartbreak for Tom. Heartbreak. Ouch. Man, Kathy. Up front all night. He's still got time to get back. Man. Crusher. Temple's going to pit. Well, depending on where Cody starts is where Greg's going to start. I don't think Cody's going to take the outside lane and put Greg on the inside. So, with that said, what's going to happen is that's going to put Greg, well, excuse me, it is going to put him on the inside. My bad. But it's going to put him on the inside, which is where Greg probably wants to be on the restart and maybe get around Sherman if he can. Yeah. Then again, the way it's been slick on the inside, outside groove might look pretty good. Right, let's go. Back green. Cody Heinzman gets the jump on the field. Man. Right now, the battle's going to be the big one here. They are closing in on Cody. Maybe those tires starting to give up just a little bit on him. I'm saying I don't think Cody wanted to see that caution, but right now you can see Corey Sherman closing the gap. Mitchell right there along with him. Corey has not led tonight. Been around about that third place spot most of the night. I think at this point, if Cody's wanting another caution or not. If he wants another caution, it's probably around lap 200. See Heinzman there. Mitchell kind of leveled off. So the top three right here, 88, 04, 98, 99. That's the top four. They're all running under a blanket. Jurgen in fourth. Difference in hanging on right there in the fifth place spot. Eric Anderson, Lee Campbell. Beautiful run. See Corey Sherman right now closing the gap. Trying to see if he can't close the gap on the leader here. Oh, and he loses it. Sherman around. Caution out. Wow. Just as he was trying to get up there, the battle for the lead, Corey Sherman, Spencer. Ooh. Wow. Well, he's got time. He's only back here in 12th. So he's got time to get back to the front. Seen some guys come from the back to the front. Hey. Mitchell on the road, okay. We'll mix it up a little bit. We'll leave Heinzman and Jurgen out front. Campbell, Bowman, Bell, Sherman, Spencer, Amanda Sherman. Up to 7th right now. She's going to be 6th when it's over with. Tell you what. Wrong. Like it. It's a good finish. Brings the confidence out. Cody's sitting here thinking, man, look, let this thing go green. Be okay. Green flag. Heinzman gets to jump on the field here. Out front. Look at Lee Campbell back up here again. 19 spots. Wow. Heavy hard charger. Gary Bowman. Wide back here. I don't know if that's going to work too well. Well, man, is still hanging on there in the 9th place spot. Mitchell's been able to run her back up here to 3rd. Heinzman still out front with this one. Jurgen holding strong there in 2nd. Mitchell 3rd. Gary Bowman up in the 4th. Eric Anderson up 20 spots here in 5th. Got that hard charger award here tonight. Difference in there along with it with Campbell, Bell. Corey Sherman's trying to bounce back in 9th. We got Amanda Sherman there in 10th. See him right there. Spencer there too. This man right now, he's made a comeback. Fixed the game genie. It was broke. Tell you what, the guy's got skills. I give him credit. Cody Heinzman, we've seen him do stuff all season long. He's got 5 wins. Looking for number 6 here. And this is what he does. Gets in the rhythm. Gets out front. Gone. Which, I mean, right now, though, he has nobody around him so that he has to pressure the truck. You see Greg Mitchell able to take over 2nd place spot. Eric Anderson up to 3rd. But it's going to take a little bit for old Greg to catch him. Just a couple more laps here. And right now, I don't think Heinzman wants to see caution than being out front like he is. I think he'd probably want to see, if Mitchell does get around him, he might want to see a caution then. But I think he's looking at that last pit stop. Pitted at lap 143. Mitchell pitted at 186. Theoretically, Mitchell could go the distance. 143, 200, that's 68, 67, 68 laps. That would put him, 64. So Mitchell could make it. He's right here taking the lead over from Heinzman. This is what he wants to do. Gets a long green flag run. Don't want to lose the truck, though. Whoa. Man, he got awful sideways. That brings Anderson into the picture. Eric Anderson said, I'll capitalize. No problem. See, Cody right there got a little bit loose. You just see how loose these trucks get on the inside. Look at Eric Anderson right now battling. He's going to get up here and win this thing. At this point, Greg now has to maybe just sit back here, let those tires cool down just a little bit and go, okay. I mean, he knows Cody's is going to go away. Look at Eric Anderson going to take it to the point. To the inside. Anderson's there. And you just see how slick it is on that bottom, how hard it is to pass. Going through the middle off the turn here. You can get the run on the inside and Corey Sherman around in the back. Yellow flag. Let's see what happened. So Corey Sherman's night went from good to bad to really ugly. Yep, just lost it. Pops the wall. Ouch. Not quite sure. Now, Mitchell and them probably wanted to see the caution. Sure if Heinzman does. Right back here in a few, folks.
There's an immeasurable bond that forms when you join the service. You'll do anything to protect and defend those at your side, and pushing the limits of your well-being is all just part of the job. But when this shared experience ends, it's easy to carry that mission-first mindset with you and neglect your own health and mental fitness. Team Red, White, and Blue understands these challenges and knows that together we can show veterans that their best days are ahead by providing opportunities to build healthier lifestyles right where they live and work. Through races, service projects, workouts, and a cutting-edge mobile app, our members develop a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. With a growing force of over 200,000 strong, we invite all veterans, families, and non-military supporters to start putting their well-being first. Team Red, White, and Blue is forging America's leading health and wellness community. Will you join the team?
All right, let's recap on this one and see what we got so far. Been an outstanding night here, and just typical Bristol chaos. Anderson, though, is going to bring him to the line with Mitchell right there behind him. Cody Heinzman did pit rest of the field, so gonna have the advantage of those tires, and this now puts Mitchell and them in a superior position. Peculiar. Yeah. Fancy word. Anderson's going to get the jump. Mitchell's going to be there with him. And Heinzman can clear Mitchell. He'll set his sight here on Anderson, and he's going to utilize those new tires. He has to. I mean, what the only way Anderson can do right now is try to keep Heinzman on the bottom there and make him use up some of those new tires. Because we've seen all night long, it's not easy to pass here. Not as simple as just blowing right past them. Just a run on the inside, but just can't get the run off the turn that he needs. Here, just holding strong, and then right there's the slip that he needs, I think. Oh, Heinzman wasn't able to quite clear him. Yeah, he's going to be able to clear him this time. Oh. So Mitchell's going to be there with him, but I think right now Cody has put, Greg and him in a interesting spot. They now they got to think about their pit strategy. That caution fell at lap 209. Everybody pitted. Oh, Mitchell around. What? Talk about turn of events. The man who has pretty much dominated most of the race spins. See what happened. Lost it. Seen it all night long. Truck's losing it. Well, he's going to go into pit road. Definitely going to get some damage taken care of. Well, say he's going to be able to go on pit road because he brought the caution out. He might not be able to get to go on pit road. Yeah, he's going to go on pit road. That damage shouldn't affect him too much. Being that it's on the back, this is a short track. Tires are definitely going to help him. And like I was saying before, the problem, the spot it put him in is everybody pitted. And now they got to come on pit road. Put tires on. Gotta hope he don't go a lap down. What a night. Cody spinning, having to bounce back. Now the leader dominated most of the race, spinning. Boy, I tell you, what else is going to happen? Cody safe out front. Got a new back. The good news out of this one is he's going to get new tires. And he's going to come out of pits. Still going to be on the same lap. He'll be at the tail end of it. He will have a lot of cars to pass. Not a lot of time to do it. Let's see. All right, Heinzman out front. Pace cars in. Here we go. Getting down at the closing ones here. Before he gets to jump on the field. Look at Ed Jurgen. Jurgen up 7. Mike Stipperson right there along with him up 10. Heavy battle's going to be right here for 3rd and 4th. I mean, as Heinzman's just going to walk away from the field. Going to hope he doesn't make another mistake. Oh man, Greg Mitchell crashing. Wow, talk about going from bad to worse. Oh, and it just came out from under him again. Wow. That's a crusher. Crusher. Ow. Did not see that one coming. All right, so Greg Mitchell right now, unfortunately, 2 spins right there, and he doesn't like it. Cody's loving it. Up and down night. I said he's got the yo-yo effect. Went to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front. Now he's got this thing on good tires, out front, clean air, nobody in front of him. Thing he's got to worry about now is make sure that he does not spin on his own, which we have seen. And he comes out of here tonight winning this one. Boy, this will be a battle. Anderson right there with Anderson up 23 spots. That's a win for him if he comes out here second. Jurgen right there in 3rd. Logan Spencer up in the 4th. Gary Bowman a good run tonight here in 5th. Matthew Simple. He's had another one of them up and down nights. Fun earlier in the race. Had to come back. Sitting right there in 6th. Larry Bell in 7th. Amanda Sherman having a great night tonight. Up there in 8th. Mike Stipperson in there ninth. Tom Ricker trying to fight back. He was in the top 5 most of the night. Now he's right there in 10th place. What do you think, Kathy? Oh, I'm out there watching. Doing good. He's fighting back. It's set to go back green. 2 by 2. Lights off on the pace car. Pace car's in. Heinzman and company there. Here we go. Whoa, whoa! Jurgen got a shove there to Cody. Cody playing a little bit of starting back and forth on the line. Oh. Spencer taps the wall. Here comes Jurgen. Mitchell must have had a lot of damage to take care of because he's still on pit road. Wow. Oh, Tom spinning. No caution, though. Spins like that all night long. Cautions come out. See what happened to him back here. There's Andy Cork around also. And, yeah, he spun and hit the wall. And got going quick. It's all Cody out front. Look at Eric Anderson, though. He's not giving up. Eric's going here. Hey, I'm gonna win. Got 19 to go. Trying to close that gap up there on Heinzman. Matthew Simple along with him there, too. It's moved up into 3rd. Where's the Matthew gang out there? I know y'all pulling for him. I'm being quiet. Oh, you're watching. He is not over with yet, but this would be a huge win for him tonight. 3rd place with the way his races went. Jurgen hanging on back there in 4th. Stipperson holding to the 5th. And, we only got 8 trucks on the lead lap. Look at Amanda Sherman back there in 8th. He's just kind of been quiet all night long. Stayed out of trouble. Just drove. Look at this. Possibly going to drive that thing in a good one, but folks, I'm going to tell you what, don't blink. Eric Anderson right now is closing in on Heinzman, and we've seen this a couple times. Cody on the long runs, the truck seems to start to fade away a little bit. Don't know if I don't know why he'd be saving. He pitted at lap 209. He don't need to save anything. Oh, Eric got loose right there, and that hurt. Eric, you just got to be smooth. And that's the one thing I will say about Cody. He is very smooth, lap after lap. And that's what makes him, separates him from the rest of the field here, I think, is he's so smooth. You saw Eric closing in, and then that a little bit of bobble. I don't know the recipe on how Cody does it, but he does it. Look at Matthew Simple going to 2nd spot. I don't think he's got enough time to catch the man out front. It's a 1 second lead. I think he's got enough to get him. That's a caution flies, which I have seen. Differson there with him. In 4th. Jurgen right there in the 5th place spot. Bowman. Oh. Matthew Simple slipping a little bit. You have seen that all night long. Look out. Mike Stipperson says, I'll just take a 2 for 1. Goes on the inside. He goes from 4th all the way to 2nd. For the moment anyways. He does it. This is where the heavy battle's going on. Simple falls back there to third. Anderson up there in the fourth place spot. Jurgen. Keep turning around. You're going to see, man, Jurgen's going to be there. Heinzman goes around the eighth place truck there, Sherman. Cody Heinzman, turned on the wick when he needed to. Dickerson right there, still trying to battle and hang on to second. Matthew Simple trying to hold it on, though, man, at third. They're all going through some lap traffic. Anderson. Last laps. Look at the white flag here. The man out front. He didn't get any stage points. But he got the 1 minute matters here. As long as he don't step in the wall in 3 and 4, he's good. The final turns at the final time. It's going to be Cody Heinzman. Man, battling back. Winning this thing tonight. Dickerson there in second. Matthew Simple with an awesome comeback run to third. All right, let's bring him up. Mike, you want to move the guy copy?
Joe, I gotcha.
Well, man, I tell you what a night it was, and it was a wild one. But coming home here tonight there in the second place spot, how was you feeling?
I feel like I had a pretty good truck. Didn't qualify real well. Ran in the top 10 all night. And then I think tires there at the end mixed with, what we have, Joe? 23 cautions just allowed me to work my way back up there. And I had the freshest tires at the end.
Yeah, do you think maybe if you had a few more laps, you might have been able to do anything to run down Heinzman?
Come on, man. That's Cody Heinzman.
Hey, he didn't have the best of nights tonight now. He did slip up a little bit.
He did, but still, him slipping up is better than most of us.
Hey, I tell you what, you came home in second, though. I mean, track a little rough. Was it really slick out there? I saw a lot of trucks getting loose.
It was pretty loose. The back end wanted to come out. A little too much brake. Back end came out. A little too much fuel. Back end came out. So, had to be smooth.
Hey, well, I tell you what, came home second tonight, man. You got anybody you want to thank?
Of course, first I want to thank my wife, Elizabeth. I love you, baby. Joe, you for broadcasting. Corey for sponsoring the, I don't remember the name of it, but at Bristol. And Tom for putting on the league. Everybody else coming out to race because it wouldn't be fun to race by myself.
Hey, there you go. Mike Stifferson, man, bring her home in second tonight. Bring this. Matthew Simple. Matthew, join the boot to get a copy.
I got you, Joe.
Well, up and down night, back and forth, but you was able to get back up here to third. I mean, take us through some of it.
Yeah, it was a really up and down race, like you said there, Joe. I don't know if I passed most cars, but I really felt like it. Went sent back to the rear a couple times there, but it was a hard track tonight. It was fine on the short runs, and then about 10 laps in or whatever, the truck would just snap in the middle, and it was really hard to control. But once the fog came in there at the end of the race and the track cooled down, it was a lot better.
Yeah, I was noticing that too, and I was asking Stifferson out there about what the track felt loose, because I noticed a lot of trucks have been just getting loose out there, losing the rear end.
Yeah, and I apologize again to the 76 there. I got loose, and I believe it was 1 and 2, and was just trying to catch it, and ended up coming up and spinning him out there. So I apologize to him again. But yeah, it was just a loose race, and then it turned kind of tight there at the end.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, man, you was able to hang on, get up here to the third place tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thanks, Joe, for you putting on the broadcast there. Thanks for Corey sponsoring the race. Thanks for Tom doing the league. And I want to thank my smoking hot wife for letting me do this every Tuesday, my friends and family watching, and yeah, all my competitors. I'd like to thank them.
There you go. That's Matthew Simple, man. Simply bringing it up there in third place. Well, this guy didn't start out good. Cody, join the booth. Got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Well, man, I tell you what. Yeah, all right. Last week, probably a week you want to forget. This week, it started out good, but then all of a sudden, disaster. And at what point in your mind you were like, you got to be kidding me, that you was able to just battle back. I mean, did the cautions really help you get back to that front and maybe get you on it? Because it looked like the pit strategy, you had it down pat.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Joe, I've had a lot of personal stuff going on, and it kind of got to me last week. I was just having a hard time focusing that track and that setup. It was just a nightmare. And we come to Bristol, it's my favorite track, so it felt like it was a good place to kind of come and get some redemption and kind of get back on the right foot. And I was giving Greg a hard time early in the race, had that spin, and I was able to keep it from clobbering the wall too hard, and I figured it was fine. It didn't feel like I hit it too hard, so I didn't bother fixing it. And you know, I used some strategy to jump up to the lead at the start of stage 2, but I got run over, and I was like, okay, it's either the tires or the damage. And as the run went on, it kind of felt more like it was the damage. So through the stages, I kind of just kept, you know, coming up through the field, falling back because I'd pit and fix the damage. And once I kind of got it all fixed up, it was around that time that the fog started rolling in. And like I told everyone who was in the call with me during the race, I really like a tight car and a tight track. So when the fog rolled in and kind of tightened everything up, and you know, we kind of got rid of the slick track features that really kind of played into my hand. And you know, people were dropping like flies with all the cautions and incidents and everything, so it also kind of helped to work my way back up through the field.
Yeah, I saw that too. Now, you know, you mentioned that, and actually Simple mentioned the same thing too, because, you know, what I saw tonight looks like a lot of trucks were very loose out there. And then all of a sudden you got on that rails there. I mean, I didn't know, man, you didn't like a very loose truck, man, because you definitely fast out there on the track.
Yeah, I think that's just, I love Bristol. When we come here, I mean, I think it's at its most challenging for me and my style when you got the sun out and it's slick and everything. But you either get a night race here or you get something like this where the clouds roll in, maybe some fog and what have you, and it kind of speeds the track up quite a bit. It gets a lot tighter. That's just kind of plays into my wheelhouse, and I think I mentioned it a couple races ago, but something about the short tracks, I don't know, you know, when it clicked or when that became my thing, but I see a short track on the schedule now, and I, you know, can't help but think, you know, that's a really good opportunity every time.
Oh, absolutely, man. And tonight was a good one. Yeah, I gotta look. You talked about disaster. It hit you early in the race, but then it hit Greg. What went through your mind when you saw Greg spinning out there too?
Well, yeah, a couple of things. For one, you don't often see Greg make a mistake, and to see that happen, I definitely felt like some of the pressure was alleviated, but and kind of felt bad for him because we kind of
see you make mistakes.
Yeah, well, yeah, we kind of reversed roles. I mean, oftentimes Greg kind of runs into the problem of like, I'm the one with the track position, I have the quiet race, and he's the one that, you know, has to deal with this, that, and the other. And I messaged him halfway through the race, and I was like, we kind of reversed our roles this week, and you got the quiet race. And lo and behold, it all kind of came together. And towards the end there, by the time Greg had his issue, I tell you what, the 43 was showing some really good late race speed. And it was at that point that I was more worried about Eric than I was worried about Greg, because Eric had found something. He saw the carrot, which was the lead and trying to get up there and win a race. And I knew how bad he was going to try and fight for it. So I really had to put everything in there and make sure I didn't slip up at all. And speaking of mistakes, I can cap it all off with as you've been watching for the past couple minutes, me trying to circle the track looking for victory lane. I did eventually find it after they implemented it, so I could finally get a cool screenshot up here. But good race all around.
Well, I tell you what, Cody, as always, man, a good run tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, shout out to you, Joe, for doing the broadcast. Shout out to Tom for running the league. Does a great job. A lot of incidents, a lot of cautions here at some of the short tracks, but overall, really great group of guys to race with. And I'm sure once we can kind of get more races under our belt with the current like field that we have, and we start getting to some of the other tracks, some of the bigger tracks and whatnot, we'll start to have some really good racing again, and looking forward to all of that as the season goes on. Shout out to my cat who jumped up on my lap a couple times in the middle of the race and about gave me a heart attack, and that was that was definitely something. But shout out to my grandparents as well, and looking forward to next week. I think we got Pocono.
There you go. They called it the Savage Edge tonight. It definitely was savage at times, but you put in victory lane. Again, congratulations, Cody.
Thanks, Joe. Shout out Corey for sponsoring.
There we go, man. Cody Heinzman, been able to prevail and bounce back here tonight at Bristol. It was a wild one, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. For myself and everyone, have a good night.